Good morning, everyone. How are you on this Sunday morning? We actually woke up today and couldn't remember what day it was, so we left at that. Wanted to talk to you about a couple of things before we get to the cards. The first one is today is National Goof Off Day. So it's a day where we can be silly, we can be humorous, we can be fun, we can be goofy, and share that energy with others. So I did create a post on my Facebook page or my Facebook account about National Goof Off Day. So feel free to share it. Feel free to share your stuff that's funny with others. It's all about keeping that vibration high, keeping people optimistic and positive. We're all in this together. The second thing I wanted to talk about this morning is about finding dimes. So how many of you find dimes? They're often messages from our angels, our loved ones. I believe that they are. One thing I always like to do is I always check the year. So this morning I found a dime and I was looking at the year on it, and the year was 1993. And I'm thinking back, what was I doing in my life at 1993? And I was working, but then it started to clue in. I didn't have internet at home back in 1993. I connected with people either on the phone, in person, but we connected, we did things, we talked, we had conversations, we played games, we enjoyed movies together. And now everybody's on the internet, on their phone. And to me, it was a reminder to get back to that time. So I'm actually going to take most of my day and be offline and really connecting with my family. We have this opportunity to create memories, to create happiness. I've also seen a lot of other posts of things people are doing to inspire others and to show them that they're here and that they care. And some of them are great ideas. So putting hearts in your window. So whether you cut it out of construction paper, I'm just showing people that you care and you're here for them. The other one was putting a light in your window. The other one was putting up your Christmas lights. So last night I actually have this little globe salt lamp, and I put that in my window for the evening. And today I might actually cut out some hearts or put messages on my windows for people. So we have a lot of people in my neighborhood that are out walking their dogs still. So hopefully they see them and maybe it will inspire them. So I'm going to get onto the cards for today. The first one is about domestic harmony. So this is all about cherishing our family. When everything else is taken away from us, we have our family, and we have this time to connect, to really get to know each other. We often are all in the same house doing our own thing and we're not connecting, or we're out doing our own things and not connecting. So maybe today is a great reminder to make those connections, enjoy each other's company. The next card is about offering your love. So this is about showing compassion and kindness towards others. So a really good reminder to reach out to someone, tell them that you appreciate them, tell them that they've made a difference in your life. It's all about supporting each other in a positive way where we can lift each other's spirits. Some of us really struggle. Some of us are extremely sensitive. So when others are struggling, we really feel that. So being able to send a message to them saying thank you, or I appreciate you, or hi, I just wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I've been thinking about you. It takes a minute to do that. The next few cards actually go really well together, and I'm not surprised that they all came up. The first one is called I Want to Feel Good. So this is about setting our intentions to want to feel good. We have control over how we react to things that happen in our lives. So we have a choice whether to sit in fear or try and work through those emotions and focus on feeling good. And there's so many ways that we can do that. And I have talked about some of those in my other videos. Journaling, meditation, yoga, practicing mindfulness techniques. Those kinds of things that really make us feel good. Reaching out and helping someone. I always feel good when I help someone. The next is opening yourself to all that is good. So sometimes when we are struggling with things in life, it might trigger memories for us or trigger a fear in us that we need to work through. So being open to receiving good, sometimes we actually have to feel worthy of being able to receive that good and know that everyone is. I saw a post yesterday that I thought was kind of funny, and it's really true. You know, we've taken away with this virus, everyone's social status doesn't matter. Everyone is affected and impacted by this. It's almost like we're all now on a level playing field. Everyone, it's not about money. It's not about our jobs. It's about us and living our lives to be who we're meant to be. And none of us can say we're not impacted by what's going on, regardless of what we have. The next two cards really focus on fear. So the first card, my butterfly card, is about leaving. And this is about letting go of fear, letting go of the things that stress you in life and bother you. We can worry all we want. Worry is only going to take away our time to feel good. So when we worry, and I am someone who, when I was younger, I was a chronic worrier, so was my mom. And I've learned to let that go. When we worry, it does nothing for us. It doesn't bring anything to us. And in fact, I believe if we really worry, we're focusing our attention on something that we can manifest into our lives, which we really don't want to do. We want to focus on feeling good. My Archangel card that came up this morning as well is called Vacuum Away the Fear. So I don't know if any of you believe in angels or work with angels. I do. And I call upon my angels all the time to handle my fear for me. I leave my problems with them so I can focus on me following my path in life and feeling good. And we can ask them to lift our fear-based energy, our surroundings and the situation and everyone involved. So our angels are here to help us. So reaching out and asking them. Because again, worry does not help us at all. It's about focusing on the things that feel good. So maybe go back to 1993 and think about what were you doing at that time. I remember I was working for a charity and absolutely loved what I did. My daughter was probably 5 years old at that time. And so she was in school and we used to have fun. We used to go to the park. We used to go to the pool. She had a doll and a stroller. We used to go to the mall and just walk. She loved connecting with people. She loved being out. I used to take time and we used to do crafts together. We used to have so much fun. We used to bake. And I think about all those simple times, and now I spend so much time on the internet. I'm going to take a break from that today. The next card that came up is my Goddess cards, and it's called the In-Between. And this in-between, oh, hi, Melody. This in-between is what is making us so uncomfortable. There's so much unknown. But when we look at everyday life, there is always the unknown. We don't always know what tomorrow's going to bring. Tomorrow's not always promised for us. So the in-between is about, we had this life last week even, that now is totally different. Which some of us will get stuck and we will struggle with. Others, we look at opportunities now. So what can I do differently today that I'm going to be able to carry into my future that's good for me? So we can look at all the things in our life. We can evaluate the things that we're doing and what it is that we want to release, we want to let go of. This is also a really good time. I believe Tuesday is the 24th. Really good time. It's the new moon. So it's all about setting our intentions. So focusing on the things we want to bring into our lives. The full moon was all about releasing. The new moon is all about setting those intentions. So think of those things. Think of doing things that sometimes we need a distraction. Sometimes we need to do things to lift our spirits, but it's all about finding ways to cope so that we can get through the day and make it a useful day, make it a good day for us. So I'm hoping that each of you will take a moment today, connect with your inner child, and because it is National Goof Off Day, hope to see my newsfeed filled with lots of goofy, silly, fun posts today. And I'm going to leave that with you. Have an inspiring day. And remember, love over fear.